Marathon style commentary. Now that I know overdose is fine, we can do this better. I choked on overdose, so this way will be better. We'll be doing marathon style commentary for the third time. I'm happy. Happy you guys get to watch the failures of these, and the VOD won't have these, but this is Don't Chat with Strangers. It's a pretty fun game that's kind of like Welcome to the Game 2. It's a very trial and error-esque game. Restart the game, you are actually correct about that one. I almost forgot. Right now I'm actually doing some RNG manipulation, because in order to get the game perfectly running, you actually need to have the game on first boot. If you just kind of restart the game from the main title screen, it actually won't let you do what you need. However, by going from first boot, we're going to be able to have the RNG we need. So I rebooted the game, and now we have everything we need. So this is a category called All Deaths. It shows all the deaths that happened in the game, and also at the end of the game, we even have to get one of the deaths do the main any percent, that's just best ending, so it kind of encompasses everything, so to speak. And I think it's an interesting category because you don't really get to see a lot of speedruns like this, which are all deaths. And it makes this game a bit more interesting. It really tests your memory, tests what you want to do, so I like it at the very least. Alright, so that being said, we're about to begin, and we're going to see some funny deaths. But the first one is going to be lasagna. So let's go. So everything will kind of join the same, and there are currently no other categories outside of those two, because I've pretty much done all the game's routing. This game doesn't have a formal speedrun yet. I'm probably making a leaderboard for it soon on speedrun.com. Also, I got a little skip there. She instantly gave me the lasagna question. Normally what will happen is she'll ask you a color question, but she skipped yellow. And she immediately went to the question for the food. So this works well. And it does seem to be consistent for the strat, but it only seems to work if you have on the first one. Anyway, following this exact dialogue will give us our first death, which is also the achievement of lasagna. You want to kind of just reject the liking of lasagna, and then she'll ask you about lasagna. At that point, you say sure. Apparently, lasagna also means sexual innuendo, so, well, there you go. You can have that one. I suppose it does something like this. He pops like a gourd. And now he's dead! It's a fun death. Okay, so now we can get to another death. We get to my favorite one in the game. So this guy's gonna hop out his window, walk to his car, and his car immediately reverses into him, and he blows up. That's always one of my favorite deaths in this entire game. So, what we're gonna be doing right now is getting a 2-for-1 special. The base death in the game is that if you talk to her and you make a wrong move, she'll actually just leave the chat, and then that considers you dying. So, she's going to be giving me a phone question, which is actually very important to the game. The middle answer and the right answer will get you killed. I always pick right because it's funnier, but the left answer will actually continue the game. At this point, I'm going to turn on the radio, and that's going to blow up, and that immediately kills me. But, by waiting long enough, we get the other death too, and I'm now able to have 2-for-1 special on deaths. All deaths seems to work a lot better for the speedrun A-Zone, so I'm liking it a lot. Okay, I think this death was this one. So, we're calling 911, because obviously this lady is crazy. We need the prime defenses to not injure ourselves. So we're going to call the police. So we're going to tell them, help, help, we're getting cyberbullied. I mean, I don't think the police would probably help you with that. I remember watching a movie that was on ABC Family called Cyberbully, and it was fucking awful and made me laugh. Anyway, once the voice starts talking, we sit back in our chair so we can play some dank buttons. Alright, I'm gonna get many points. Let's get to 10. But, the police sent over a car, and now we're dead. Bully hunters? Oh god, don't even remind me. Last time I sent you a police, they sent you a car? Well, don't worry, I'll try calling them again. Maybe this time they won't send me a car. So, there's actually 2 phone deaths in this game. It's kind of said that the girl will kill you whenever these deaths are happening. So if you try calling 911, the car will happen. However, this is going to be the standard phone death coming up. Whenever you stay on the phone for too long, what will happen is you will end up dying. Or if you type in the wrong phone number, or if anything else happens. If you want a meme, you could type in 8675309. I mean, nothing happens, but you can be proud of yourself for one moment. But by staying on the phone during this, we die. And the car also spawns in the room too. It's kind of funny. Okay, so next I'm going to be doing the longest death in the game. And honestly, for this death, I don't think you can chain it into anything else, because if you die while it's happening, you won't get the death you want. So we're just going to play a bunch of buttons while we wait. By flipping the cross, you have already sealed your fate. You will instantly die after enough time has passed, if you don't already die by then. So we're just going to play a high score in buttons. If anyone on YouTube or anyone who watches this game wants to beat me, my high score currently is, I think, 144. So that your move, Twitch chat, your move. Alright, let's try being 144. Let's see how high can I get in buttons before I die by the cross. You know what they say, live by the cross, die by the cross. Funny enough as well, given the concept of the game, you can't actually die unless you look at the chat. Alright, 130, not bad. Alright, we're gonna get it, oh god, I've already whiffed this one. This one's in the wash. But 144 is my max right now. Although this one has 130, as you can see. Maybe we can improve this. Hold on, we can totally improve this. This is literally just mouse clicking, by the way, if you're wondering. 123, not bad. Okay, hold on. Alright, I died. Well, there's Jesus Christ. And we get crucified, because that's a death. So, for the next death, I think we're going to go with the one where it is going to be the gas. Actually, hold on, I'm not going to go with the gas one. I'm going to go with the other one. I'm going to go with the slime. Oh, what I like? Grapes. Alright, here's our slime, by the way. Also, it's funny because it looks like if you fall asleep in the bed while the slime's coming to you, he has morning wood. So, you instantly die because the slime will stab you. The slime death's pretty unfair, but what it does is it'll block off half the map available to you. So, if that slime gets out, you cannot physically pass this barrier anymore, meaning you're probably going to lose. Anyway, right now, I'm going to be going for one of the longer deaths in this game. I found a good way of forcing it, though. It's by saying, hi, cutie, it's fine, and then rejecting her advances. Now, this girl wants to play buttons with you. You don't want to play buttons with her. Buttons is not a wholesome game. So, as a fair response, what she's going to do is she's going to tell us that the gas is leaking in our house. This will normally prompt gas to leak sometime within the message. So, soonish, they'll hear a gas leak, like now. There it is. And the reason why I say no during the are you okay is because that will prompt the looping, and it'll always allow me to loop this message back and forth. So one, I don't die here, and then two, I can just keep looping gas leaks and stacking them up. So if you're wondering what a gas leak does in this game, it's a side mechanic that you're supposed to stop. If it continues on, eventually what will happen is this ghost will come out. You can't move your mouse. It is uncontrollable. You can kind of see here it's going crazy. I'm not moving it like this. I'm moving it pretty normally. But then once the ghost is gone, we're back to normal. The first one, she gives you a kiss, and she has marked you for death. The second one, you will die. So it's a bit of a longer death, but we'll be good. So we're trying to force gas to start leaking. But this death will require you to get 2 gas leaks. And it's a bit RNG as well, because it seems to kind of start when it wants to for the gas leak. But from this point, yeah, we can play buttons with her. The gas leak has started. Chat, we're going to show her how it's done. This is how you play buttons with the ladies. You invite them to your game. It's called a pre-made queue. You know how it is. And then, you just, oh, I can't even dominate her! She's cheating in buttons. I got 1 button press, and then she stabs me in the neck. How sad is that? 1 button press in, too, is the sad part. Okay, time for probably the funniest stuff in the game. How I like doing those, make sure, just in case I mess up, the light is on. But this is Mechs vs. Fruits time. So, if you're really bad at Mechs vs. Fruits, you die. Luckily for me, I'm already really bad at this game, so you die 6 times in total. Right now, we're at 2. Am I stuck? This is a bad spawn. This is 3. How is she clicking while stabbing me? She's really talented. How's it going, by the way, sweet? Hope you're having a good day. That's 4. That's 5. Wow, how did I clear the level with that? Alright, here's 6. I always thought that was a pine cone, but apparently those are grapes. I'm gonna do 1 more just for good measure, because I don't know if I actually got 1 earlier. Okay, so now what we can do is walk back here, and then walk back to our computer. Since we sucked, we'll die by laser. Whenever you suck at video games, a robot will come into your house and just bzzz. So I turned on the light for this one, but this is actually going to be another interesting death. It actually took me a while, but I think I have this one down now. We're going to force another gas leak. Testing some overtime stuff. Very nice. That as well. We say not really. We force the gas leak. Oh, what? She didn't give me a... What? She always gives me a gas leak on this one. Fine. The longer we wait, the more we'll get gas. Swear words. I love swear words. Towel. Swear words. Grapes. Swear word. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Well, that's fine. Let's try not getting the bad RNG again. There's the marathon. That has never happened before. Normally she spawns the gas leak. This time she did not. No, this will be fine. This time I know how to get overdose into the game once we get it. Surgeon's towel, singular. Frowny face, there it is. See, you're better this time. That's an RNG thing that can happen in the game. Sometimes she'll just kind of hit you with that, and it's not good. And we'll say no, and we go to bed. That's what you do. Whenever people ask you, are you okay? No, and then go to bed. So being in bed while the gas leak is happening is going to allow you to go the ending overdose, or the death overdose. I should be able to get this now, I think. No, I did not get that. Alright, let's try that again. I'm never sure how long you have to have it. Let's try this again, or force it. The slime only has one way to kill you as far as I'm aware. Alright, go to bed, gas should start. There it is. We'll wait for a little bit. Alistair, what's the other way the slime can kill you? Because I'm pretty sure there's only the one way. And then what should happen is he'll walk back to the bed. There it is. And that's overdose. And then he passes out. Alright. So, now that we got all of those, the final death actually requires you to beat the entire game. Which is why I like this as a category, because you still have to do the any %, but you just kind of ignore the rest of the route. And when you get to the ending, you just do half of it, so to speak. So, in order to beat the game, you have to get her to call you, or you have to try calling her. She'll give you the phone number, but unfortunately our computer is going to shut down. Now, in order to message the ladies, you need to update your operating software, your OS, if you know what I mean. Or is that operating system? That's operating system, isn't it? Chat, am I stupid? It might be. But either way, we're updating Windows updates on this one. And then once we get back, what we're going to have to do is go to the error log to get a phone number. It's going to be a 9-digit phone number. It starts always with 713. Afterward, it's actually RNG, but you have to make sure you type it in correctly. From then, we actually want to listen into what we get, and we want to just make sure we pay attention. Okay, so we go to the error log. It is 713-145-652. So 145-652. Let's do that. 145-652. This should work now. You'll know you got it right for when the phone call works, it will give you a sound. And that sound will correspond to a location later in the run. That location is going to be based on somewhere. It will either be usually water, train, or empty. Okay, so we got train this time around. Now that we know it's train, I don't want to go to train. And the chat has re-begun. We're going to tell we like playing video games. And I actually want to avoid the gas leaks this time. Gas leaks will normally try to kill you. They're not good to have. Also, I want the phone to stop ringing because it's annoying. But the gas leaks will actually kill you now. So we don't want to die yet because we want to die later. We have to get all the unique deaths. We can't just die. I always say no because I'm not... either one will work, but I think no is a little bit better. Also, time for the hardest part of the run. It is going to be mechs versus fruit. This game is actually pretty hard. The whole idea is you need to kill all... Oh my god. My man is... Is he stuck? Get back here. Am I getting outsmarted by strawberry? I am. You have to beat 5 levels. On level 6, you are going to be getting the prompt you need, but you need to beat the 5 levels first. Some of them are pretty easy, but you can unfortunately soft lock, you can accidentally run into something. It's pretty cruel, in all honesty, how hard this game can get for a weird game like this. I was going S-shot, but we doing good. But yeah, sure, it's a fun game so far. I'm liking it. Oh god, can we shoot you? Alright, this is really tight, by the way, so I like this. Okay, one more level. If we don't die, this is fine. Also, for anyone wondering, you can literally have them spawn on top of you. It's pretty brutal. I got outsmarted by a lemon. Well, I walked into a shot. I walked into a shot. You know, I was not bad. The lemon walked into me. It's the RNG lemon. It could have happened to anyone. Also, time for the RNG strawberry. Also, hold on. The gas leak started, so let's actually not die. I'm not bad. The lemon cheats. Okay. Tomorrow, how's it going, Dr. Perry? Hope you're doing good. Okay. There we go, much better. Why can't they Marty Dom each other? Okay, one more level. One more level. That's all we need. The lemon didn't cheat this time. Out of the grape. Okay, now we're good. See, I'm a god at mechs versus fruit. I'm just naturally talented, chat. You only need to beat a few levels, though, so you're all good. And then she messages you. You want to hear her play. You say yes. She'll say tune in now. You immediately close the message, by the way. At this point, you need to tune in the radio, but turn off the light or else you'll die. So what I do is I actually wait in the kitchen until piano music starts. Once the piano music starts, you can go outside. So, I know now it's she's going to be at the train station, but I actually want to go to the wrong location. Going to the right location will cause me to actually get the good ending. So, going to the wrong location will allow me to not find her body. And then that'll allow me to fail, because I need to fail this. Is that time dependent? Kind of. So here's her body. And we need to dig the grave. Once the grave is dug, though, we have to wait, and then the run will end when we die. But this is where the location kind of comes in. You heard train track, so you knew you hit her by the train station. And you hear water, you hit her by the water. I don't actually know the third option, but if you don't hear water or trains, just pick the third one. I think this is actually speed-based, though, so you do have to go fast. As well, she can kill you based on time. Alright. So now I've already failed, and time. That is all the deaths in the game. Honestly, I think it's a better ending than the game gives you. We just saw this Elvis impersonator get absolutely massacred. And, I mean, technically it's world record for the sake that no one's ever routed all the deaths in the game in one run. So technically, yes, it's world record. So, anyway, this has been Marathon Commentary for the game Don't Chat with Strangers. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed watching our Elvis impersonator mascot just get absolutely obliterated in several different ways. Also, Mechs vs. Fruits wasn't bad there, man. I did really good. Bye, YouTube. There you go. You had the bye, YouTube. I'll leave that one in. Cool. This wasn't bad, though. I like this run a lot more than the other one. For anyone wondering, an 8% is really short. Like, Azon, I did it. It was 5 minutes. 5 minutes for YouTube. Or 5 minutes for any percent.